Kirsten Gum. We're at the Gooding & Company auction here in Scottsdale, Arizona, and we have a packed house. Dozens of rare and valuable cars going up for auction today. Of course, our own car experts, Keith Martin and Bill Stevens, are on hand. They're going to be evaluating cars before they go to auction and telling us what they think it is worth. We're also going to talk to the owners and find out what they want to get for their car, and then we're going to follow the car through auction and find out what it actually sells for. All right, thank you, McKeel. Let's go ahead and take a look at our next rare find.
Hi, I'm Todd Blue with Indigo Classic Cars and Porsche of North Houston, and this is my 1971 Ferrari Daytona. This is a really neat car. First of all, in fly yellow with the Ferrari wheels, it was just an exciting car. We've had the car for just under a year. We replaced the mufflers with correct mufflers on the car. We freshened the interior and the engine and redid the Ferrari wheels. What's really fun about it is it's actually a car that you want to tour in, and one of really the last of a great generation of 12-cylinder Ferraris. My favorite memory of the car is driving in it with my daughter. It's her favorite car, so I actually am partial to letting it go, but she gave me permission to sell it, so I'm okay with it. I think the car's worth $325 to $350, and we'll see what the bidders say on Friday.
1971 Ferrari Daytona Coupe. To me, the ultimate classic road-going Ferraris. The cars that came before it, the 250s and 275s, crude, not as finished. The cars that came later, the Boxers, mid-engine, simply not as much fun to drive. I have to admit, when I walked up and saw this car in fly yellow, I thought I was looking at perfection. Then I asked Bill, our condition expert, to take a look at it. What'd you find?
Well, unfortunately, it's not a Condition 1. We love to give cars Condition 1 because it means they're perfect. And how many perfect cars are there in the world? But this one does have some issues. The big thing about this car that really jumped out at me was the rear quarter panel. Right here, you can see on that wheel arch, there are some bubbles in the paint. Is that a paint issue or is it a rust issue? You won't know until you take the paint off, and there's a run in the paint too, and that's disturbing to me because if you're gonna repaint a Ferrari that's worth this much money, a run is something that can be taken care of after the car is sprayed, and they didn't do it.
Well, let's talk about something we both agree on. That's that the heart of any Ferrari is what's under the hood.
Oh yeah, we got something delicious underneath here.
We've got 4.4 liters, 4 camshafts, 6 2-barrel Weber carburetors. This is one monster of a car.
352 horsepower, 173 miles an hour all day long, and still give you change for 20, a 5-speed transmission. This was the fastest production sports car you could buy in 1971.
So after you've looked this whole car over and after you've admired how wonderful the engine is, what do you come up with as a condition rating?
Well, emotionally, we love the car. The yellow paint, the black leather interior, the Ferrari wire wheels. I mean, who wouldn't want to own this bad boy? But because of the things we pointed out, flaw-wise, can't be a 1, got to give it a 2.
Condition 2. In terms of collectability rating, it's an A. It's a Ferrari Daytona. Values, $89.90. These cars hit $500,000. Then they fell hard to about $85,000, $90,000. A couple of years ago, swooped back up. $400,000, now settled down again. If this car were #1 condition, needs nothing perfect, I would give it a $300,000 market value. But Bill, I figure it's going to take 35, 40 grand to make this car right.
Yeah, and you know, take the paint off that quarter panel. Let me take a good look at it, and then I'll give you a closer figure.
So you knock 40 for possible repairs, and there's another knock 30 grand or so because the car is not #1. People will just pay more for perfection. So today, in this market, I'm going to rate this car at $225,000.
When we come back, we're going to find out what it goes for at auction. Stay tuned. Welcome back. We're at the Gooding & Company auction in Scottsdale, Arizona, where there is a packed house. Everybody looking at dozens of rare and valuable cars. Now, we just heard from Keith and Bill and found out what they thought the yellow Ferrari Daytona was worth. We also talked with its owner to find out what he wants to sell it for. Now it's time to find out what it actually goes for at auction.
All right, lot number 29 is the 71 Ferrari 365 GTB Ford Daytona. Factory delivered black. Drives very nicely. We'll be straight in 200,000, 200, 220, 240, 250, 250. Right in the front row, 250,000. Stunning car. 260, I'm looking for now. 260, not too late.
the show. I had a fantastic time here today.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, and join us next time when we answer that age-old question, what's my car worth?